Okay, if you have ever felt alone, which is basically everyone, you need to see this movie. It is metaphysical, it is spiritual, it is philosophical, and it's the most brilliant movie ever, and I'm about to tell you why. This contains spoilers. In this movie, Elio feels alone in this world. He feels like no one understands him, and all he wants to do is connect with aliens and get abducted. He acts out and he's sent to a military camp, and these bullies come into his tent dressed as green little men and try to beat him up. At that moment, he is frozen and abducted by aliens that look like this. These, not this. He's abducted. The UFO looks like this, very much like plasma or the plasmoids we see, not like metallic crafts. These aliens are more benevolent and plasmatic. The most interesting thing about this movie is that these little green men are basically manifestations of humanity's fear, which is so poignant, whatever that word is. Because what's really out there is benevolent and beyond our wildest dreams and loves us and supports us and tells us we're never alone. They're right here. And eventually when he goes back home, they just open up a portal and plop, he goes back to Earth. They're beyond time and space. They're like fifth dimensional aliens. He also feels a sense of importance here because it's true. They're all really watching over all of us. We each are special in our own way. He also learns that yes, maybe he's misunderstood, but he is deeply loved on Earth. And Earth is his home, just like it's our home. And as cool as these things are, and they can support us, we need to learn as spiritual beings how to make Earth our home, not want to escape or ascend it. So good. Oh my God, wait. And the coolest part about the movie is this guy, this evil guy. So he turns out to actually be this kind of alien, a very soft and loving alien that has worn this external fear, evil armor to seem tough because their alien race doesn't want to seem weak. But his son doesn't want to become this tough one. He wants to break this ancestral fear cycle of living in survival and just be his ooey gooey loving self. When he almost dies, his parent comes out of this treacherous armor to save him and wraps him up in this little thing and loves him and shows how soft he really is. And basically what it is, I think, is that any type of aliens or things out there that are not benevolent are not evil. They're literally just scared and made from fear, just like people on Earth. And if we can understand them and maybe have softer ways for them to heal, I think that can defeat evil over fighting evil. I don't know, that's a whole nother topic. But to all of you who are scared of aliens or listening to the media, don't listen. There is nothing to be fearful of, but fear itself. If you are not scared of these beings, the more and more they'll come into our reality, and I know this sounds like science fiction, but it's not. They'll reflect your fear. They'll almost get defensive, but they're not getting defensive. It's just the plasma that they're built out of that reflects what you're feeling. If you approach it with softness, with curiosity, with love, you will see that right back. You're in control. Mwah, love you.